welcome to another episode of Politics Uncut, and I'm your host, Anthony Beckford. ICE executed a man. ICE executed a man. ICE has been executing people without any accountability. The most recent was 37-year-old Alex Pretti, a well-loved, a well-dedicated, and a well-service-minded individual who's an ICU nurse and gladly and proudly helped us veterans. Before I dive into this, let me show you who Alex Pretti was.
Today we remember that freedom is not free. We have to work at it, nurture it, protect it, and even sacrifice for it. May we never forget and always remember our brothers and sisters who have served so that we may enjoy the gift of freedom. So in this moment, we remember and give thanks for their dedication and selfless service to our nation in the cause of our freedom. In this solemn hour, we render them our honor and our gratitude.
Now that you see who he was, let me explain to you before I show you what they did. Explain to you how they're trying to cover this up. Department of Homeland Security and Border Patrol Commander at Large, Greg Bovino, the one who dresses up like he's Hitler, said the shooting was justified because Pretti was carrying a gun. But what they didn't tell you is that Pretti was illegally licensed to carry a firearm, as many Americans are. Second Amendment right. Bovino said, and it's not only Bovino, but that little drifter, that little grifter, that con woman, Christy Nome, also says this. Bovino said he had 2 loaded magazines and no identification. We don't believe that. We know that's not true. Bovino did not state if Pretti pulled the gun or where the gun was when he was shot. He can't state that because he knows what they have done. He knows what they did. He knows what they allowed them to continue to do. But he also knows that we, the people, are tired of it. So what they fail to realize is that when we say record the police, that doesn't just mean NYPD, LAPD, Atlanta PD, or whatever. That means record ICE agents as well, too. Because they consider themselves law enforcement, or as we call them, domestic terrorists who are cosplaying as law enforcement. But the video, which you're about to see, and I did make sure that I blocked out the scene, but you can still hear the shots for those who may experience trauma through this, right? But the video clearly shows what happened, where Pretti, who was trying to protect 2 women who were being assaulted by ICE just because they were blowing whistles to alert the community, while he was recording, as you are legally able to do, he protected them by putting his body between them to make sure that they were no longer assaulted and illegally detained and illegally obstructed of their rights. And he was tackled by ICE agents and he did not resist. And they executed him. The video shows, there's a video that also shows that they removed the gun from Pretti's side. That means this gun was never unholstered. And when they removed it, that's when another ICE agent walked up and fired several rounds into him.
fuck, people? The fuck is wrong with you? Honestly.
Let me make this perfectly clear. ICE is a domestic terrorist organization that must be abolished. Agents must be held accountable. They must be arrested and held to the fullest extent of the law, prosecuted beyond belief, to set a clear example that this will no longer be tolerated. The Trump administration must not only be impeached, but they must also be indicted and convicted of these crimes. These are humanitarian crimes, crimes against humanity, violations of the Constitution, which is treason, abuse of power, violation of your oath, because I've taken an oath as a Marine and as an elected official, the same oath that they're supposed to take, to protect against enemies foreign and domestic. And they are the enemies that are domestic. There's no ifs, ands, or buts to it. It is very clear and we have seen it. So if you decide to still sit there and commit to inaction, you are part of the problem. If you try to make excuses for them, you are part of the problem. If you continue to support them, you are part of the problem. And if they hit on your doorstep or affect your family, who are you going to call? Because you abandoned everybody who is literally trying to stop this from happening. So I encourage everybody to continue recording, continue bringing awareness, continue bringing about accountability. And I call on my fellow Democrats all across this nation to no longer sit responsive to things, but be proactive to things. Let's shut it down. Unmask them, indict them, jail them, abolish them. Thank you.